What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Drivecast. This is episode 64, and today we are here with Jay and Jay's brother.
Yeah. Oh man.
And no one's here for Drivecast, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Firstly, we're going to go ahead and introduce the topics this week. So firstly, we've got the Need for Speed update. We've got favourite YouTubers and stuff. We're going to be talking about impregnating YouTubers, and we're also going to talk about first car options, as well as a few other things here and there. Now, firstly, I should explain why there is a random person just doing this.
Well, it's not random because it's my dad. You just did, brother. Sorry, you just did.
So the reason that is the case is basically we decided to get rid of everyone on the Drivecast. CJ retarded. He couldn't string a sentence together. Speedway, he's still inactive, so you know he hasn't been here for the past few weeks, and he just not good enough. Niner, he needs to go back to school. We've told him this before. He's skipping school to be on Drivecast, and it's just not good. It's just plain out not good.
Awful.
So me and Jay took it upon ourselves just to have a solo show. Well, technically it's a duo with the dynamic duo, me and you.
Yeah.
Yes, and the reason we've got that the extra person in here, that's me on a second account. If you look there, because otherwise the border would have been fucked. Like the border would have been legit.
It would have just been my face on your screen.
Like, literally, it would have been the whole of Jay's face, and I'm sure you guys would have loved that. But just for consistency's purposes, we decided not to do that. So rip the original Drivecast crew. I'm sorry I had to do this. It was a very, very hard decision for us both. Yeah, it's pretty sad, but hey, that it's natural selection. So with that being said, me and Jay are going to now somehow run Drivecast for the next hour. So sit back, relax, get your favourite drink, get your favourite sody poppily, get your drink, nigga, get your condoms, get your lube, and sit back, relax, because we're about to take you on a wrist mystery ride. Okay, first topic. So
oh my god. Yeah.
So first topic, Need for Speed update. Now I've talked too much, so you can talk.
That was your intro, and you did a very fabulous job of it. I must say, Need for Speed update. PvP. For people who enjoy PvP, this is a great aspect. For people who don't enjoy PvP, meh. I mean, I can say I'm happy that they've acknowledged that people are asking for it. Retards like him over there doing whatever the fuck he's doing wanted that, so it's a great thing that they've listened and they've put it in. My opinions on it are mixed. I think that it's kind of similar to the way they put in the competitive mode, not as in it's the same thing, but like it seems like not half-arsed, but like there are things missing and things that they seem to just step over, like issues that could have been resolved, which will probably be resolved in the next couple of updates or whatever. I don't know. I can get into it, but things like cars that are just OP, it's unnecessary, man. I don't know. They should have tested it before, if you know what I mean, to see how the cars.
Let's be honest, I bet they knew. I bet, like, looking at the algorithms and shit, they're seeing the RSR doing really well. They knew. They definitely knew. I'ma say, I love PvP. I've been playing mixed, nigga. I've been going in. I've been like, and it's been great, and I've enjoyed it. Again, the balancing, it's a huge issue. I've not even touched speed or style since that last video I made, because it's pointless. I don't want to have to rage. It's just I don't want to have to do that. So I've been playing mix, and I've perfected almost my R32 tune, and it's doing very, very splendid. I can play PvP for a very long time. There is a balancing issues which they need to fix. I'm sure they will, because it is a huge issue, and you can't really have fun in any other car besides the RSR. And even then, it's a bit annoying because the hot rod as well, and it's one big clusterfuck at the moment.
See, I actually haven't seen the hot rod being used once. Do you mean the hot rod, the
Bex custom?
Oh, that one. Okay.
F1 one. That's basically it. I think overall, PvP was a great addition as long as they, you know, patch the RSR on the Hot Rod and the Huracan, those 3 cars in the future at some point. It's randy dandy. It's all good. Mixed as it is the best thing to do in PvP. Mixed is so fun, especially because not one car can be OP with it, and it's very dependent on your tune too. What I've noticed is if you go for kind of a drifty tune and you can control the drift car in normal races, you'll do really well. But if you go, you know, too much on either side, you're gonna fuck up real bad. And it's just having that balance. It actually takes quite a lot of skill to do. Because if you go in with an RSR, you're not gonna do any well in drift events. But then if you go in with a Huracan, it's the opposite way around. So
yeah,
I know it's a good balance. I think if you still yet to play and need speed update for whatever reason, or you haven't tried PvP yet, definitely go into mixed first, and then maybe try out speed and style if you're interested. Because to be honest, it's just not worth it going into style and speed. You'll just get annoyed.
You just want to kill yourself.
Want to kill yourself in the head, go pow pow pow.
Basically.
So obviously that was the main thing that was added to the update, as well as that prestige mode. Now, Jay, I don't think have you tried prestige mode?
Yeah, but I'm not. There is no point because I'm not levels, fam. You know, I'm not levels.
Can you translate that to white man language, please?
There is no way I can compete with people that play Need for Speed like a lot, because I don't play it like that a lot. I'm not gain the skillings that you know, like for example, if you ask me to race you, maybe there is a slight chance I could beat you, but times and stuff, I'm no good. I'd like hitting the right corners and all that shit. I don't care enough either. So it's good for people who like competitive stuff though. So I'm not shunning the mode. It's a good
Bling. Sorry about that.
Good addition. But personal experience, I'm shit. So you like it. Oh, one thing as well. I don't know if there's a way of changing this. I do not like how they take every other. Like, they've taken all the other races, normal races from my map.
You turn prestige mode off.
Didn't even know you could do that.
So back onto prestige mode. I think it's real good. Some of the races are like stupid hard, but again, that's good because over time, it's gonna take ages for me to get gold in all those, because I'm not that type of person just to go into it and only get silver. Like, if it's not gold, it's not right. Like, that's just me. So it's gonna take a long time to finish them, which is good because it adds longevity and replayability, and it'll keep me hooked on the game for longer. And yeah, it's pretty good. I do have an issue that the RSR is the only car which you can use, but again, that can be fixed through balancing, just if they, you know, balance the times and the cars and whatnot. But overall, I've got to say, pretty goddamn good. An issue with prestige mode I have is that the AI don't really seem that good. They still seem pretty shit. Besides that, you know, if the AI actually got, like, if they raced like they were doing the gold times, then I wouldn't have an issue with it. But it's more to do with the fact that the AI don't even race like they're like gold standard. They more race if they're like below bronze, and that's not good enough. Besides that though, I've got to say, I do really like prestige mode, and besides PvP, it's definitely one of the modes that I've paid the most attention to in this update. And I think genuinely with this update is they're really going for longevity more than just adding stuff which is just you're gonna use and then not use ever again, sort of thing. They're adding stuff for the long term, and PvP and prestige mode are definitely one of those things which will last for ages.
Will last. It will make people play. They'll play longer. Game lasts longer, and then next game come.
Yes. So, as well as that, they've also added in those activities, skill challenges, basically. Have you played them?
Are they like the drift corners and stuff? Yes, I've gone through several of them. They're quite easy though.
What do you think? What do you think of the speed corner?
I think the good aspects. They have nothing to do with other players, do they? Or do they?
Okay, so if a friend beats your score, you'll get an auto log like recommendation. So when next time you go to there, you can beat their score.
Okay, see, I haven't seen that pop up, so
probably because you did it quite early on, and then like no one had done it yet, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because you've got to find them as well. Like they don't come up on the map. You've actually got to find them.
That's kind of like the speed traps in Forza, isn't it?
Similar, yeah, similar. It's
Yeah.
kind of like how this, you know, how the shops were in Underground 2, where you had to find them and then they appeared on the map.
Oh
That's
shit,
how the
yeah.
finding part works. And then in terms of the actual like challenges, I relate it more to kind of skill challenges
Yeah.
and like drive clubs challenges, like where you go into a corner and then drift sort of thing, more so. But yeah, I mean, it's all the same concept really.
Mm. I
Um,
like.
I really really like, but I'm retarded. But and it's not a huge thing. It's a nice little thing they've added in. Again, just when you're cruising around, if it's just there and you're like, I'm sorry, I'm going in, and then you do it and then you fail. You know, I think it's something cool. Have you done any of the speed ones? Because they said you did the drift one.
No, I didn't even know there were speed ones.
Speed ones are hard, like real fucking hard, and they're really
Really?
addictive too. Like, because basically, if you crash into the wall, it will like count as a no time, so you don't get
Yeah.
rewarded for whatever you do. So you've got to do it flawlessly. And I tell you, sometimes you can just be there for ages trying to do it, and it's quite addicting, surprisingly addicting.
You're just addicted to Need for Speed.
I wouldn't say I'm that addicted anymore, to be honest, Nicky.
It's unhealthy, and it's turning you into a bad person.
I've been playing a lot of the Division recently. I've been playing a few other games, nigga. I've got some side piece, nigga. I do play. No, honestly, PvP's got me addicted to Need for Speed at the moment. Like that's the main reason why I'm going on Need for Speed now, is for PvP and playing mix and trying to get my MP rank up. And I want to try to get to #1 in the world. that #1 in the world rank.
Go for it. And then you can go into esports.
Yeah, esports
and
Need for Speed. I'm gonna do it.
yes, straight up niggo.
That's racist.
No.
Yes.
Next subject. Same subject.
No, I'm not done yet.
You not done talking?
Daily
Okay.
challenges, nigga. We gotta start talking about daily challenges. So it gives you all the decal. So basically, make it easy to get the decal. There you go, done. Next topic. So let's talk about our favorite YouTubers. So kind of touched on this last week, but since it's just me and Jay, we can have a more intricate sexual conversation. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to see that right now? So Jay, would you like to tickle my penis? You got weird fingers.
My favorite YouTuber or YouTubers, it's really difficult because I found a lot of YouTubers that I watch like late on in their YouTube careers, if you want to say. So I binge watched a lot of them to the point where I've caught up now, and it's like, why don't they upload more? It's just because I got the privilege of finding them early or late. Sorry. But if I have to say, I have one favorite YouTuber that I can watch endlessly. It's probably Critical. She also goes by Penguin Zero. Like he's naturally just a funny person. It's like he doesn't have to act or anything like that to make me laugh, and that is a very good thing to have. Like, he doesn't edit much or anything. It's just him talking and playing. Sort of like, who can I compare him to? I wouldn't say a Let's Player gameplay person, because he doesn't continue things on.
Like
he
an
just
old school commentary.
Yeah, and
Like the
that's
old school
another
type
thing about it.
commentary.
It feels really natural and just fresh. So that's probably my favorite YouTuber.
So
You?
I got a few. I think that JVY Pennant guy, he's alright. I think he's alright. I think got him popping, Nicky.
I think he's a nigger and he should be executed.
Okay. Favorite YouTubers. Where do we start? So I don't really have a favorite like one. H3H3 is up there.
Yeah.
Like I can watch him all the time. I can watch a lot of SourceFed stuff. I watch a lot of Steven Stupstick stuff. I watch Theo every now and then. I watch that dude in blue. I'm just going through my subbox right now and just naming people that I've got watched next to. I've got Complex News. I've got Drake's got respect for Birdman but doesn't talk to Nicki Minaj. I don't know why that was being watched.
Yes.
Don't know. It's just TJ Hunt next. Like, I haven't got a favorite because, I mean, if we're gonna go for one favorite, and it's no one's gonna care. You're all gonna say it's gay. What culture wrestling? Woo! The reason why, and I know no one's gonna care besides like that Daniel Sarang, because I know he likes wrestling. I know he'll be listening. So shout out to Daniel Sarang. The reason I like them so much is because obviously I like wrestling and they're really comical in the way they do things. It's not like just a normal news channel. They actually kind of mix it up and they kind of make it like it's an actual like wrestling program with storylines and shit, and it's just hilarious and very entertaining stuff. And like some of the podcasts and stuff they do where they branch off just to random shit, kind of like Drivecast in a way. It's cool again because like knowing like we do a podcast and then watching someone else do it and seeing how they do it differently as well, that kind of helps. But it's just entertaining, like it's just entertaining shit. And also another podcast which I watch is the Jarcast from like the I Hate Everything's group of friends.
I revoke what I've said. I feel the exact same way as you do. I don't have a favorite YouTuber. It's like I've been watching like top 10 lists videos quite recently. Like that's kind of my guilty pleasure. And I'll bounce off so many channels. I don't solely watch one person. And the people in the racing community, I watch you. I watch like the circle that we're in. Basically, I watch Theo sometimes. But other than that, like you have to have a really good personality for me to watch something that I already play. I like to watch things that I'm not familiar with because I like gaining knowledge from videos. That's one thing I like from YouTube videos. I like quite factual channels as well, believe it or not.
Now you look like a factual nigga.
I'm a factual nigga. But people like Leafy can kill themselves because they're just shit. And like, yeah. That's basically how.
Oh yeah. So Jar again, they're kind of like I Hate Everything's group of friends. I watch their podcast again just because it's hilarious. When they say pussy, they got me laughing. Like they'll randomly say pussy and diarrhea, and I'll just like start creasing. So they're just again.
Are you a piece of paper? Are you a piece of paper? Are you a t-shirt? I'm pretty sure people's bodies can't crease.
You know what that means, Dad? Don't come and be smart, boy. Yeah, and again, this is really cool just to see how they make their podcast surprisingly similar to us. If we were all in a room, I guarantee that's what Drivecast would be like. Yeah. Like, imagine me looking into your eyes, actually into your eyes, and say, pussy. Imagine me looking into your eyes going, Napa 2014, mate, getting fucked.
This is why everyone left. Let me just tell you that. This is why everyone left.
In terms of this is why you don't vape. In terms of in Vape Nation. Yes.
Oh, do that again.
You're gonna have to go back in the podcast and pause that shit. Yeah, in terms of the racing community, who do I watch? I'll go through my sub box people who are in the racing community real quick. Obviously, I've got your main boy J and
yeah.
Oh my god! I can't be the only one who found that funny.
This is why you don't drink before a podcast, guys.
So you've got Jay.
Retarded.
And I believe it or not, Jay, I actually do watch your videos.
I know, and I'm playing. That can only mean one thing.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
So
you do watch me.
Yeah. Why do you act like that's like you're surprised?
I'll just broke my webcam.
Why do you act like you're surprised? You know I watch you.
I don't know, because my videos are very I wouldn't expect everyone to want to watch what I do, so it is surprising when I hear people actually do.
Cool. So again, Jay, I'm subscribed to Tomcat. Yeah. I watched Theo. I didn't like minus the hello. Yeah, minus that and the all-wheel drive. I like. his videos are pretty good. His editing's pretty good, and like some of his VR stuff was quite entertaining. Like the last one when he felt sick was hilarious. And I don't know, even like some of the memes are quite funny, like Blibby Wib. I think gets to me. Just reminds me of like a black penis just flipping from side to side. Like it just reminds me of like that motion. Flippy Wib.
Beak off?
Don't make me.
Oh, you didn't get that meme. That's unfortunate.
That's literally it. Like I'm subscribed to people who I don't even speak their language.
How does that work?
I don't know.
What do you do? You put Google Translate up and try and translate what you're listening to?
Basically, what I do is instead of listening through my ears, I listen through my dick, and it comes up through.
Oh, yeah.
And it comes out my mouth and goes back into my mouth and then comes out of my ear.
Well, hold up. You've got a mouth on your back, on the back of your head.
No, Pat. 2014, mate. Getting fucked. In terms of, I also.
Oh!
No one's gonna understand that meme, and that's okay. In terms of there's one guy who I recently found. He made a video with AR12. He's called Gingium.
Okay.
He made a video. I was subscribed before that, but like he's got an MX5. He does some MX5 real life. He does a lot of Forza stuff, oddly, and I actually like his content. And I can't say that about many Forza guys. Like he's genuinely got a new unique series. If I go onto his channel, real quick.
That's because what do people do when they go on Forza? What does AR12 do when he goes on Forza?
So he's got one series called Build to Bought, where he has a car which is built and one which is bought, and then he compares them to see which one is faster. And I haven't seen anything like that. That's quite a unique thing to do.
Built or bought on Forza?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So he gets, say, an R35 GCR, and then he'll buy, I don't know, a Polo, and then he'll build the Polo to make it so it's the same spec as, and with the price difference.
That makes sense. Okay. That is a good idea.
He's got one called Generation Battle, where he does the same thing with two different cars from the same generation. So, for example, a 69 Mustang to a new Mustang, and he basically gets them to the same level with a certain amount of money and races them, see which one's better. And like just little things, like it sounds simple, but no one does it, and it's actually kind of interesting. And then he does some Need for Speed stuff every now and then, like he'll recreate YouTubers' cars and stuff like that, which doesn't get my nipples erect, but if that's you, that's you. And yeah, like I don't know, builds for me a bit boring, but like when it's just random stuff, like he's got a 2006 Hummer, a wheelie Hummer, which makes me laugh. So.
That's the thing about build videos that this is why I can't watch a lot of racing game YouTubers, because a lot of them do that. Unless it's a very distinctive type of build, or funny, or like they've thought about it, and I feel like they've not just gone looked at a car and said, I'm just gonna do a build on this for no reason. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, say if you went on to Need for Speed now and did a build on, let's say, an MX-5. But like, there's nothing distinctive about this MX-5. It's just an MX-5. You just do it up and put a design on that you found.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much thought about that. I'm not one to criticize people's taste, because there are people that do that and have a lot of subscribers and viewers.
I completely agree. Like the last build I did was that Wangan Midnight Blackbird a few weeks ago, but that had a meaning behind it. It was a car from an anime. It was like
exactly. And I realized that and noticed that.
And then the one before that was like Razor's Mustang. I'm just looking through my channel here, and then the one before that was months ago. Like I just build videos get quite boring, and that's like a general gist. And if you do them like rarely, I feel like it's not that bad, because people will see it as something new and kind of interesting compared to what everything else you do. Because for me, I'm not sure anyone's picked up on this, but like I don't try to do the same old shit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I try to mix it up with new stuff. And that's crucial. That like you'd be surprised, like a lot people don't realize how crucial that is to be different. Like a lot of people stay extremely safe, and that's never a good thing.
Yeah.
And then in terms of like montages and stuff, like I've mentioned this time and time again, if you overkill it and you're not if you're not a commentary channel you're not a montage channel to begin with, and then like I was going through a period where I was doing like more montages than commentaries each week.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
So I wouldn't say it's not good.
Because
I see where you're coming from.
And well, for me it wasn't good, because then it seemed like my channel was becoming more of a montage channel than a commentary channel, and that's not what I want. And even though it does better for views,
but you obviously okay. So what did you do that because you weren't getting them as many views, or did you do it because you wanted to do montages?
I think at the time the camera mode came out.
So you had a reason to sway more towards montages. That's not an issue. I don't think anyone would have an issue with you doing that either. Did people say,
but in the long
"Nigga,
term,
where the commentaries, nigga? What you doing? I'm unsubscribing." No one said that.
It's more of a long term thing. Like, I don't want the channel to be a montage channel. Montages will be there, but if I carried on going the way I was going, people would be like, "Oh, where's the next montage?" when I do a commentary video. And I'd be like, "Oh no, please, Dad, don't say that." Like, I don't mind doing big projects. Today I did one just because I felt like doing one. Like, that was just an impulse thing. And I like, if I want to do something, I'll just do it. Like, I didn't feel like talking today. That was I was sitting down and I was thinking, I really don't want to talk today. So I didn't. I made a montage instead. And that's cool from time to time, but like, I don't know. For me, in my position, it's just not. It's not the way I want to go.
Yeah.
Unique. You need to be unique. That's a huge thing. Like, you need to be unique, and you need to have some character. And not enough people do it. People do it. Not enough people do it though. It's very boring. Same. Like, even if you can put a twist on it, and you can just seem like a bad person. Not in like starting drama and shit, but like, if you just put a unique twist on it, it just makes everything a bit fun. And for me anyway, it's like I like when I make my video, that's literally how I am. Like, when I was screaming at Need for Speed, when I went off camera, I was still flexing my controller when I played the game.
I can vouch for that. I know. I've seen Cam play live, streaming on the Skype, and he contains the anger, but sometimes it spews out like pre-cum, and it's just very scary. I don't like seeing my family members like this, so honestly,
you best believe I'm getting riled up. Another thing I want to say about just YouTubers. Do you feel like many racing YouTubers are scared to take risks?
A lot of YouTubers do play safe with their content, yeah. I mean, can you blame them though?
Do you think,
especially,
that they should be more outgoing and doing more things to kind of...
Of course, but my thing with that is, if you've been doing YouTube for a while and you've gotten somewhere with it, to just randomly just start taking risks constantly, that's kind of a silly thing to do, because the people who watch you for that stuff. And if you just start changing, they're gonna be like, "Nigga, what are you doing?" And then they'll start getting off your videos. They won't watch them as much. But I don't mean that you shouldn't once in a while start, like, do random things, do different things, ask subscribers what they think about it, and kind of make a schedule, especially, and I can't stress this enough, especially if you can do it constantly 24/7, you have no excuse. Like, you can put that much effort in, you can take time to make a schedule, you don't do anything other than YouTube. So people who say, oh, it's so much hard work, I'm tired, I ain't got enough sleep, nigga, what do you do? This is what you do, this is your life, so how can you not have enough time? You have got all day and all night to work on it. So taking risks is something that should be a part of your YouTube career. Now, if you're doing YouTube and it's not got anywhere, of course you can take risks. You're at a point where you can, like, me right now, I'd say I could take risks because I'm at, like, the first stage of YouTube, I'd say. What about you? No, I'm not.
I'm definitely not.
Well, I feel like I am because I've only been doing it for a year and a bit.
Definitely more of the first stage is getting your feet off the ground, and I feel like at the moment you're in the second stage because you've already got your feet off the ground.
I still don't really feel comfortable in what I want to do though. I feel sometimes I sit down and I'll think, right, I'm gonna do a commentary, and I won't like something about this what I've done, or I've made commentary videos and I've edited them, watched them back, and not upload them because I just don't like it. I find
I
it
did that today. I was
uncomfortable.
trying to do a drive 3 today, and I made like 5. Like I did the first minute for 5 different songs, and like with different clips, and I re-recorded it, and I was like, no, isn't working. And I just
Exactly.
got
So
rid of it.
yeah, that's my view. I'll kind of swayed off topic, but
Um, okay, let me rephrase the question because it kind of went a bit like off what I was originally going for. Do you
yeah.
think then that in terms of raising YouTubers, people don't mix their content up enough?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. I see. Where you're coming
That
from.
was more what I was aiming for, and not kind of,
Yeah,
risks in terms of, oh, let's, what Theo, like, let's do VR, like that is a risk, but it's paid off quite clearly because if you look at
yeah,
the views. But I'm talking more about just mixing content up.
yeah. I know. I know what you mean. Like doing different things as well as like, let's say I wanted to do commentaries, which I do, but just sprinkle them. So do like, let's say 2 a week and the rest montages, or 1 a week or one every weekend, which I'm planning to do. Like, let's say you like basically you vice versa with the montages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Also, this is
Definitely.
not even a topic. I just want to talk about this, on a base level, because we friends. Like, believe it or not, we talk, nigga. I was thinking about getting rid of Community Showcase.
You said this before.
Did I?
Yeah, you was
When?
actually very close to doing it when people. No, yeah, no. I swear you was close to doing it. You do it every month, don't you?
Hmm.
No,
Yeah.
you was at when you changed in that bit where you changed it from it was every week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
From every week to every month.
But I didn't
When
talk
you
to you
was
then, did I? I didn't talk to you when I changed it.
Yeah,
Wait,
definitely
wait,
did.
when was that then?
Last year, like the end of last year, and then you changed it in January, didn't you?
I swear it was November. Hold it, let me find out. 'Cause
I definitely spoke to you when you changed it because I remember us talking about it, and you getting kind of annoyed with the way people sent them to you and stuff, and it's just a lot of work.
October
So
2015.
I'm pretty sure I spoke to you. I definitely spoke to you then.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Anyway, that's what I was saying. I'm thinking about stopping it just because it's becoming way too much to do now. But at the start, when I was editing and stuff, it wasn't too much because I was getting I'll have a look at my first video was 9 minutes 20. Now we're like plus 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And back then I had oh god, and back then I had I could talk about it for longer because I had less entries, and I could go
Now,
more in
here,
detail.
this is why I did top 10 and top 5, because by doing that, you don't have to go on for how many you see and you like. It may seem like you're being kind of like the reason you did it is to showcase everyone, but eventually you can get around to everyone. Like, you don't have to do it as a competition thing if you don't want to. Just say the top 5 you chose, or the top 5 that came across to you, or like kind of lit up, like, how do I explain? Because I've said this to you before. I said, why don't you do it in a list, or why don't you choose a number instead of everyone
And
you
this
see?
is the reason I want to include everyone, and I was thinking about this because I don't want to single out anyone just because of something. And I was thinking maybe I should make it videos just so I can get less entries, I can cope with it more. But then I'm singling out all the people who don't have videos, and it's like,
Yeah. Or
is that what I
you
want to
could
do?
do, what you could do, is show them in your videos at the start, or at the end in your outro, or something like that. I know a lot of YouTubers that do that, and it's
Do it in
quite an efficient
Drivecast.
way. There's ways around.
Yeah.
That I don't think you need to stop it, but you can change the concept of it definitely.
Like
Because I
Community
think
Showcase as a series, I can't see it going for much longer. I can't see it making it past this year. Definitely, as a
yeah,
whole. Like I
yeah,
might just carry it on to December and just wait it out and then just plug it at the end of the year. That's a long fucking
yeah,
time. I don't know. Like I enjoy seeing all the cars. I enjoy looking through them. I enjoy all that kind of stuff. But the problem I have is not so much uh collecting the cars or getting the cars. It's more to do with managing the actually editing the video together. Like takes like my whole afternoon on a Sunday.
Well, maybe,
And it's just not good.
maybe you do end it, and then if YouTube comes around and it's something you can do 24/7, then maybe that's something you can do because you've got endless time to do it.
This is the thing. When YouTube is 24/7, I won't be able to cater for everyone because of how big you have to be to do it 24/7. And I don't know.
That's the thing, and this community is growing as well, and I think it's grown since you've started that. Would you say?
Definitely.
A lot of people have come in with Need for Speed coming out. A lot of people are doing their cars up as well. So
I mean, it started in February 2015. That's when it started.
Yeah.
So yeah, over the past year, it's got huge. And again, to add to that, like Community Showcase was going to end for like other reasons a hell of a long time ago. It was going to end because I didn't get enough entries.
See, that was my issue with the design thing. No one, and I mean no one, sent any designs into me like the last episode. So I don't know. It's not because people don't watch my videos or people don't comment, because they do interact with me, but I don't know. People just...
And I used to do this like weekly as well, and I don't know how I managed to cope with it weekly if I can't cope with it monthly now. So it's not even coping with it, it's just I don't enjoy editing it. Like it's just a ball ache. I go to it and I dread editing it just because of how much not work.
Has it become sort of more of a task than something you want to do?
Like I dread doing Community Showcase each month.
Yeah.
Not like it's not because I don't enjoy it or anything. It's just because of the amount of time it takes when I could be making something probably a better video.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I
know exactly what you mean.
No one knows. Everyone knows now. So I'm sure you guys want to see it continue. Would you mind? Okay, this is a question to people on my channel because it's only going up on my channel this week. Would you guys rather it be more of a case of I show it at the start of the videos or at the end of the videos, something across those lines, instead of having one video purely based to showing people's cars off? Like that's a question to everyone who's watching right now, because again, it's kind of it's something which I think that's something I could see myself doing, but at the same time, it's just I don't know. Like it's because I like when I see Slap and stuff doing it at the start of their videos. It seems a bit off topic and a bit random.
Yeah, but I think they kind of I think you should treat your videos more of episodes. Like it's a show. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think it would fit in. Like if you just put in like, I don't know, design of the week or design of the day, because you upload daily, so you could say design of the day, or
that's if I get enough.
showcase it. I think you will.
Yeah.
Don't you just get them in constantly, like throughout the months? Don't they just come to you randomly? Like
I don't really check the form until I need to edit it, because otherwise, because there's not much point really. Because I get people usually send me theirs on Twitter sometimes as well, so it's whatever.
Yeah, but see, I know for a fact you get a lot sent to you because I'm tagged in tweets as well, and I see you're tagged in them. So you must get enough to. I don't know. It's just a suggestion. You want take it. You don't.
This got real deep. I told you I'm a told you because we friends. We can talk about this shit. This ain't no podcast anymore. This is just a friend talk, real talk.
You better watch yourself because your headphone's gonna fly off your head in a minute.
My head gonna fly off my head, nigga.
Woo!
Okay, so now going off the boring Community Showcase stuff, we should now talk about impregnating YouTubers. So, this topic, it's Drivecast, we gotta have one retarded topic each week. This week, it's which YouTuber would you impregnate? Now, we're gonna leave this open-ended to any YouTuber. I want to go first, not including Drivecast members. So, if I had to impregnate one YouTuber, I think first... Actually, I've got an idea. Should we do Fuck, Marry, Kill? Does that make Just YouTubers. You have to name 3
Yeah.
YouTubers.
I'm pretty sure that has to actually be 3 people to make it interesting. I can't just choose the array of YouTubers. I know I could pick anyone.
So should we make categories then? Should we pick like certain categories, so like meme YouTubers and then like racing YouTubers and that kind of stuff?
Let's pick 3 or 4 YouTubers, and then say fuck, marry, kill.
All right. So, do you want me to go
I'll-
first, or do you want to
I'll
go
pick
first?
one. You pick one. I pick one. You pick one. So,
No,
go for it.
I think we should do it so I pick 3, and then you've got to say which ones you'd rather do, and then you give me
Okay.
3.
Yeah, sure.
So, fuck, marry, kill,
Yeah.
Markiplier, Keemstar, and KSI. And you've got to explain
Well-
why too.
Well, Markiplier would be making that money. So, I'm probably gonna marry him because he's stacking that pape.
And
Jeez, so
KSI isn't though.
I'm gonna be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do nothing else. I
And he's
could
gonna
just
be there. He's gonna
auditing.
like, "Hey, it's Markiplier here, back, baby," and he's gonna fist you then.
and kill. Oh god.
KSI or Keemstar.
Oh my god, what are you doing? I hate them both so much. Oh, hate, that's a strong word. I really dislike both of them. See, KSI, he's African. I don't like African food. That's nasty. So
Oh my
I-
lord. But he's stacking that pape. So it's
True.
Keemstar.
Keemstar ain't stacking as much as KSI though.
Is Keemstar a Jew or not? This is me.
Why?
This is
What
me
does that
asking
mean?
genuinely. Like I genuinely want to know.
He's a gnome.
I love
So,
gnomes. I'm gonna type that into Google and see what comes up. Is Keemstar a Jew? Is Keemstar a
okay, this is gonna give me a minute to think about what I'm gonna do here. Marry, kill. This is fucking kill, isn't it? Yeah.
It doesn't say.
Kill KSI. No, kill Meme Star and fuck KSI.
Oh my
because
lordy, look! Cause he
It-
go,
it- no,
"Are
here's
you
my-
my Lamborghini?"
here's why, right? I can wash myself, so that I'll wash away my sins, and I'm gonna get some moolah after that.
You best believe that when Keemstar, if Keemstar was to fuck you, he'd be like, "Oh, take that, you fucking nigger!" Have you seen that video when he starts swearing?
Yes,
And he just drops loads of M bombs. He'd be like that.
he has the same feelings about African Americans as me. I hate them. So,
Okay, so now you've got to give me 3.
right. Okay. Oh God, how do I do this? Right.
It's hard to
Can I
think of
just ha-
3. It's hard.
Let me
it's
just
hard to
let me
think
just
of
have a look. Let me just have a look. Okay. I've got 1 in my head. Okay.
You've got to get
Got
3.
2.
Oh, you got 2.
I have 3.
Okay.
Right. Hila of HD Productions.
Oh god.
iDubbbz. Or Chadtronic.
Well, obviously I'm gonna marry Hila because she got the pussy, nigga. That's what matters right now. So she gonna get married.
And she's stacking too because their channel blowing up, so they got their money.
I'ma
Their
kill-
Jewish money too.
I'm gonna kill iDubbbz because he's a fucking freak. I'm gonna marry Chadtronic because he's gonna take care of me with the pillow. So like we gonna have some
That
good
was
times.
easy. That was an easy one. I actually had to think about mine.
Yeah,
was hot.
Keemstar and KSI was a hard one. All right, racing YouTubers.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So fuck, marry, kill, and you can give me some racing YouTubers too.
Okay.
Jazz.
What are you
AR12.
doing? Oh, these are probably people that are younger than me. What are you? I wrote Jazz.
You gotta be careful about your answer then, nigga. That was I'm saying the first people that come to my head: Jazz, AR12, and Theo.
Oh. I'm gonna marry Jazz because he's a nice guy. I don't know how. I don't know. It's probably illegal. So
It adds some spice to the relationship if it's illegal, because then you're always on the run and, you know.
Sick. What a sick individual, disclaimer. Kill and fuck. Why are you doing this to me? I'm not about to say. I'm not about to say I'm fucking any of them on the camera. I'm not. What are you doing
It's
to
not
me?
even
Why are
that
you doing
deep.
it?
Just answer the question.
It is
Kill
because
AR12 or Theo.
I don't
Or
want to
fuck
fuck an
AR12 or
idiot.
Theo.
I don't want to fuck a retard or an alien. Don't want to do that. Okay, that is not on my list.
But
of
you
things
picked to marry an underage kid, so at this point you've got nothing to lose.
I
To
don't know
be
if he's
honest.
underage. I was just guessing he's underage. How much? Fuck L12 because he's probably stacking.
Oh my
I know
God.
he's probably stacking too, but he's prematurely stacking. And kill Theo. I like Theo. We're friends. Okay, I don't want him to die. This is just he's putting me on the spot. No.
So go give me some racing YouTubers then. I'll answer with
Okay.
with.
This has got. I'm going to make this extremely awkward for you.
All right.
EK, Jake Lego Films, or RX Speedster.
Well, I'm still gonna kill EK. No questions. No questions asked. Nigga's gonna get pop.
Pop.
JLF or RX Speedster. I know for a fact RX Speedster watches this a week late because I always see him like it on Twitter and I get like spammed. I'm gonna. I'm just thinking about this in my head right now. I'm just thinking about this in my head right now. This couldn't be any more fucked. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna fuck JLF. Oh, and I'm gonna marry Archie. No. Reason being because RX Speedster probably knows how to work the Barbie.
The Barbie. What was that? Was that supposed to be an Australian accent? Jesus Christ.
Okay, so now you want to make it awkward for me? We gotta stay in a racing genre, nigga. I'm gonna make it real awkward for you then. Fuck, marry, kill.
Wait, what are we doing now? What are we doing now?
We're still on the racing community, or should we just open this up just to people in the racing community, as in like people who we watch, or people who are in our comments?
Go for it.
All right. So fuck, marry, kill.
No, everybody.
Okay. Win 3 Apollo. Stelio. Stelio. And
what is wrong with you?
actually no, I'm gonna retract that one because that one wasn't very good. I can think of a better one.
Well, it wasn't shit.
All right, should we do racing game developers?
I don't. Do I know that many?
James Mount, Ben Walk, and This Is Metro.
You watch this one day. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
We are fucked, but it's only me and you, so I doubt anyone's got this far in.
So who? Say it again. The list.
So James Mount, This Is Metro, and Ben Walk.
Ben Walk. Kill. He seems like he'll be difficult in bed and in a marriage. So from what I know of him on Twitter, I don't know of him in real life or anything. James, probably marry him because he seems like a nice chap. Nice chap, know what I mean, mate? Seems like he could cook up a nice roast dinner.
I don't watch this.
On fuck Metro because I know little about him. It'd be like kind of like fucking a prostitute. It's get over and done with.
God, oh my God.
Now, if they ever watch this and get this deep in,
I better kill myself. I'm actually gonna kill myself. It's only me and you. I'm sure no one's gonna get this deep in.
Someone gets this snippet and posts it, spams it to someone else.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. You are a fucking retard. It's your turn to give me 3 now. And I've already got my next 3 lined up.
What's his name? Got his name. Marcus Derrick?
Who?
Marcus Nielsen.
Marcus Derrick.
I was just
Alright.
thinking of white names, and that's the first name that came. Him. The airtime. Him.
Oh, Craig Sullivan, yes.
And my man, I forgot his name. Hold up.
So we've
Actually, I
got
have
Marcus Nielsen, Craig Sullivan, and
his name. The guy, freaking turn 10 person.
the bold one.
Yes.
I actually completely forgot his name
How have
too.
I actually forgot his name? Um. Hold
Forza
up.
Racing Leagues.
Hold up. Why can it? Why is it not telling me its founders?
Oh, let me find out who it is. Forza Dev. Dan Greenwald.
There you go.
I didn't
Him.
even need to Google that. So for Mary Kill, who is it again? So it's Craig, Dan, and Marcus Nielsen. So I'm gonna marry Marcus Nielsen because I've seen him play squash on Periscope, and he seems like he's a very active individual, and I think he could take care of me.
Because he can play a video game.
I'm gonna definitely kill Dan Greenwald. No questions asked. The fourth series will be better. No, that's harsh. And then that leaves me.
It's not even. It's not even like. That was true. It would do better without him. He's shit. And I hope he's watching this. Cunt.
And this has definitely been the most controversial episode of Drivecast. And that leaves me to fuck Craig so he can boost and drift and boost and that kind of stuff. Boosting! Oh, are you? Alright, next one. I'm bringing this back to racing YouTubers.
Why are we still doing this? This has been going on for ages.
Last one, then we can move off this topic. So,
Okay.
Racing YouTubers. So you've got Boosted. You've got GTA Wise Guy. You got Boosted, GTA Wise Guy, and then for the last one, I'm gonna say Ski Stam. And then we can move off this topic after this. You can't think of an answer. I think it's pretty obvious. To be fair.
It's suicide.
No, that's not an option. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what I'd do.
I admire Ski Stam. GTA Wise Guy. And, well, if I said Mario for GTA Wise Guy, it would imply that I'd be fucking him too. So, it's not like.
Yeah, but this isn't raw. It's not raw. Like when I say fuck, you mean raw. Set,
And kill Boosted
dirty.
because I don't really have any contact with Boosted whatsoever. So.
K fam. Next, we should go on to first cars, and I think we should just go straight to Q&A questions after that. So, first car. For those who don't know, me and Josephine are thinking about going from left to right, side to side in the bedroom and in the car. What are you thinking about getting as a first car, Jay?
At this point, anything that is ugly and small, because that's all I can get. So I'm not even thinking too much about it. Whatever happens, happens. I don't really have any structured plans like you do, because I don't care. For the first year of me driving, it's just literally going to be transportation. I'm not going to love or fall in love with it. And when I can afford to get something that's more desirable, that time will come. But for a first car, there is no way I can get around it to get a car that I genuinely want. I don't want a Polo. I don't want a Clio. I don't want those cars. So what am I getting hyped for? I think the only thing I could get hyped for is the fact that I'm going to be able to steer something like skrrr, but it's going to have a black box, so I can't really do that anyway. So what? There is nothing to be excited about.
I've got something to say in relation to that in a minute. Because you'd be surprised how much fun you can have in a 1 litre.
Okay, but when you've got a black box, how are you having fun in it?
You have a month before you get your black box put in.
Oh, I don't, nigga. I can wait. I'm a patient guy.
But you've got a month before your black box is in, so of course you're gonna rag it for the first month, right? As much as you can, at least.
Probably, but I don't. I don't know. I'm just trying to not get excited about it. You
don't want to get excited for it because you it's one of those things you really want to do, so you try not to get excited for it to lessen the pain almost.
To lessen the pain that I can't have a nice car for my first car.
I mean, I'm in the same, but I'm not gonna get anything nice for my first car. Because
Nope.
I'm. Don't come in. We're recording
I'm
a dual.
recording something.
We're recording a dual Drivecast.
No, I'm recording. I'm done. I'm almost done. Carry on.
Please tell me you're not gonna leave.
No, Mum, okay. This is we're gonna talk about this after because it's annoying. But carry on.
Yeah, because like basically all my first year is gonna be is me saving up for that MR2 I eventually want. So it's like anything that runs and builds my no claims, it's fine. And people have like every single person I've told about an MR2 and the fact it's two bags to ensure they've been like you're lying. No, nigga, yeah. I'm being serious. It's like 2 bags. I'm just as shocked as you guys. It's not turboed, which is a bit annoying. It's only the NA version, but still an MR2, isn't it? Like, still.
I mean, my plan. I do have a plan. Like, I'll build up my no claims just as anyone else would, and my second car almost then would probably I kind of want a Mazda Speed 2.
Oh, you want a hatch?
Yeah.
Ooh. Interesting.
Either the old one or the new one. I don't care because I like them both. They can when they are modified, they look amazing, and I like Mazdas, so it would either be that, and then my third, which hopefully will be my dream, which is probably the Silvia.
Still no hopes on the RX-7.
That's a car I think I'll have at one point in my life. I don't think it's a car that I'm going to drive to.
Is it not a car that you've? Is it you're not in love with it anymore?
The RX-7?
Yeah.
Of course.
But not on the same level as the Silvia.
Yeah. It's
more,
just
is it
the
more
Silvia.
Because from when I think of Jay, I always think of an RX-7. Like when I think of your channel, like I'm sure how some people think of the R32 for me, I think of the RX-7 for you.
Well, yes, of course, because that is my favorite car. But the practicality of it's just not. It's not practical to have here. The rotary engine isn't going to do me any favors financially or like for practical purposes. It's not going to get me. It's not going to last me that long. I'm going to have to change the engine and stuff, and I don't know what situation I'm going to be when I have that car.
Not necessarily.
No,
not necessarily.
But every person I've asked, or every video I've gone on, every forum I've gone on, they say you will end up changing your engine in the they say 4 years you have your car.
I mean, I guess they know more than I do. From what my understanding is, as long as you treat it well, you maintain the engine, it can last very, very long.
I don't know. We'll see what obstacles.
But like, I don't know. It's like if it, from my point of view, when it's like each. I mean, if you want a Silvia, get a Silvia. But like when I think of,
I want both. To be fair, but
like it's just like it's just your car. It's just like that thought of you not like looking at the RX-7 as your dream, like as your car that you will get. Like I don't know. It's just a car I could see you in, sort of thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
In terms of me, first car was some shit, probably end up getting a Citroen C2 or some shit, I don't know. And then second car, I'm looking at the SW20, and I'm going to have that all the way up to my R32, which is 5 bags to insure at 20. Whew! But
£5,000 to insure.
But hopefully it'll be worth it. So it'll be 20 bags to buy and insure, hopefully. 25 maybe.
You better get that money. You better get some side jobs going, nigga. You got some saving to do. You're 18. You have a lot of. That's not long away. 20.
I don't know. If need be, I would.
And that's another thing as well. I can guarantee you the Silvia will not be £5,000 to insure at 20.
Yeah, because it's 2 litre, and it's rear-wheel drive. All-wheel drive cars tend to be more expensive. And it's a 2.6 litre too with the R32, which doesn't help. Because I got that RB26 in though. With the if need be, I would part X my SW20 in. Although after all the work I would do to it, that would be such a hard thing to do. like just handing it in after like all of those man hours that have been put into it. Oh, that'd be awful. But you know, that is
you might be in a situation where you can keep it.
Yep, who knows? If YouTube pops up thinking I'm making it rain stacks and then that's fine. Like
I feel like Theo really doesn't want to sell his Lexus anymore.
Yeah,
I genuinely feel like he's attached to it.
Because we making it rain up in this bitch. Nigga, we made that was actually legit money.
Actually, this is what I mean, guys. Don't make him fool you. You know, he's got that pape. He sends me £5,000 a year.
This is all my birthday money, actually. Nah, it's not that much there. Anyway,
What's wrong with you? You freak.
Should we go into the Q&A questions?
Do it.
Okay, so Q&A. I wonder if my laptop's playing any audio. So yeah. What is it? Pen. No, so like a pen. All right. So if we go into that was the title of the last episode. 110 comments. Jesus Christ. We got a lot of comments in this episode. So first question comes from Next Gen Racing, and his question is: will you ever make a video addressing the fuckboys about the new update? No, I won't.
We don't need to make a video.
Drivecast.
Those fuckboys, they will die very soon.
Okay, Haroon Ali says, would you rather get a Corsa VXR as your first car or get fucked by CJ? I'd rather kill myself.
Hold up a second. What does that mean? Am I driving CJ?
You're driving a Corsa. No, or get fucked by CJ.
Oh.
I'd rather kill myself, to be honest.
I'd rather the car, because the Corsa is extremely over exaggerated. When people say they hate it, it's just an over exaggeration thing. It's on the same level. It's on the same level as a Fiesta. If you really want to get into it, it's the same type of car. It will probably do the exact same speed. Why would you buy an ST Fiesta?
I would never buy an ST Fiesta. In my opinion, I'm not going to say that because I know people who own one.
I don't care. I don't like the ST Fiesta as much as I don't like the Corsa, but I'll drive them both. I don't give a shit. If you what, you're gonna freaking come up to my car and call me a dickhead, I'll come out the car and punch your face in.
Oh, and he's black, so you best gonna be staring at you. What are you saying about my car, fam?
I wouldn't buy an expensive Corsa, but if I had to drive one, I'll drive it. It's a car, especially if it was like my first one. I don't care. I'd rather drive a Corsa than a fucking C2 Citroen.
You still got to insure it though. Can't insure a VXR, mate.
What is it? Citroen C1? You'd rather drive that car over a Corsa?
I'm not letting myself get a Corsa. I'm not letting myself do it. Like,
you can't tell me that Citroen isn't uglier than the Corsa or a worse car, because it is. Let's just put it that way. It looks like a little bubble. I don't even know what it is. It looks like a fish.
All I'm saying
is...
And
the new Corsa actually looks quite... It's not an ugly car.
I'm not stooping down to that level. I've told myself, I made a vow to myself as a young
individual. You would drive a Civic?
That I will not drive a Corsa.
You drive a Civic, a standard Civic. You drive
a Civic, yeah.
Why?
Why would I drive a Civic? Because they're not bad cars.
Well, they're known for rice exactly the same. It's like literally the equivalent.
Not in the UK.
Of Corsa.
Not in the UK.
No, but here. I just don't. Nigga, it's just like you YouTubers, you guys driving people to think to make these decisions.
When I think of Corsa, I think on someone, and I'll specifically name the road that I think of it on. Birmingham New Road. Do you know that road by any chance? You know that road? I think of one scene in my head. I remember this. My cousin was in his Mini, and someone came up in a Corsa, and he was doing this in the window. Did that in the window, went, yeah! And he stalled. And my cousin went away, and he just went away.
I know exactly what you're on about, but if I think about
that is what I think of when I think of Corsas, and it's not one type. It's persistent. It's persistent image of people who drive them, and I can't get it out of my head. It's
those type of people drive Subarus and Evos here.
They don't stall it at the lights though.
I know what you mean.
And they don't do that. Not. Why have you got a hood on and daytime? Like, his hood was up and he was doing this in the window, and it's like, they're the type of people to wear earphones in the car. Nigga, you got speakers. You got speakers. What you got headphones for? Oh, that's my frustrations. Anyway, next question from Zane Plays Dirt 3. He says, question for Drivecast. Is Cam, you see Niner and CJ drowning in... What the fuck? Okay, you see Niner and CJ drowning in the sea and you can only save one. Who do you save? And the person will live with you for the rest of your life. However, Niner has the keys to a Corsa. CJ has the keys to your dream R32. Who do you pick? So, just to make this fair, I'll say for you it's an RX-7 or S15, whatever you want.
I have to choose to save one of my friends from dying.
But one of them has a car that you want, and one of them has a car that you don't want.
That's not the point. You're a sick bastard if you choose. I don't know. How would you?
I don't want to save CJ.
Why?
But I kind of want the R32.
You're sick.
And then, to be honest, Niner, like, I do want to save Niner, but again, that whole Corsa thing that we've just gone through, I don't think I can go through that in my life.
No, you'd be contradicting yourself. So I would
I'm gonna
save
CJ.
I'd say CJ. He's better in bed, so
maybe some autism's good for you. Who knows? Going through the comments, a lot of them are just Theo memes, and it's not funny. King Pleb is here, and King Pleb, who no one even said Pleb till he came around. That was it. There was 110 comments, and those are the only questions. Are you mad? Oh, okay then. That was it. I was expecting a lot more like that. That was literally... that was it. Okay then, so that was the end of Drivecast. I was expecting a lot more questions. I got 110 comments, and that was it. So that was the end of Drivecast. If you want your Q&A questions answered next week, where hopefully everyone comes back from the dead, we will call it in on your colour then. Hope you guys... go ahead, subscribe to all our channels down below. If CJ remembers to put it in the description, I know he's not here, but I'm going to say that outro anyway, because it's kind of tradition now. And I will see you guys along with everyone else next week for the episode 65 of Drivecast. Any last words before we end? Let me finish my sentence. Any last words before we end?
Yay!
I've got one last thing to say. Hold up. What God?